friends, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan Live reaction video is going to be from Platinum End Chapter 56. So, last month, Nakami, my boy, King God, and it was really cool to see how it happened, that Yoneda isn't going to die, that he's just going to wait for the answer from Nakami, and, you know, he gave everyone the option to remember the process, or to like completely forget and have their memories wiped, and that all of humanity is going to completely forget about it. And I thought that was really a nice touch. But it looks like we're going to see the Celestial Realm this month, and I'm really excited to see this. So without further ado, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Oh, Bada, this is so beautiful. And this chapter is titled Master of Creation. This is so beautiful. So now we in the Celestial Realm. Oh, look how gorgeous this is. Oh my god. Obata, look how beautiful this is. So this is the Celestial Realm. You may think of it as a kind of parallel world to the mortal realm. The biggest difference is that time moves a bit more slowly here. God has been born from among the candidates, and thus God did not need to die. I'm glad that the Celestial Realm is saved. It just doesn't sound real that God could die. People do not think of God as being capable of death. That is a theological assumption created entirely by humankind. I'm sorry, I can't get over how beautiful this art is. Obata, this art is just incredible. And I know I'm going to be putty as hell when I'm saying this is heavenly. It is. This is so heavenly and beautiful and celestial. And yes, I know it's supposed to be, so you're getting the job done, Obata. But I really do like this writing, though, from Oba. That it just doesn't sound real that God could die. People do not think of God as being capable of death. That is a theological assumption created entirely by humankind, and it is true. It is true. You don't think that a God could die, but it goes to show you that even gods, so-called immortal beings, can die. I feel sick for some reason. There is a parasite that the old creature still infests this body. Ooh. That is because Shuji Nakami, the god candidate, has become God. You could not have godly powers otherwise. Then I am only the creature wearing the skin of Shuji Nakami? An apple that tastes like an orange is merely an orange wearing apple skin. You definitely sound like God now, Nakami. It's God, not Nakami. The creature's mind still exists inside my head. Will it invade my body and consciousness? That is not the case. There might be two minds now, but the mind that was once Shuji Nakami will control the previous God until you fuse in the end. Fuse? How long will that take? We do not know that. Ooh, I love how it's reflecting in the art. That it's still two beings in one. Two minds in one body. So it's not just God. It's not Nakami. It's still God and Nakami. Oh. There's the angels carrying the souls. Are these copies? Yes, whether the dead are cremated or buried, they are all saved here in the form they took upon death. Not for any specific purpose, but they can inform the angel creation process I hear. Ooh, now that's interesting. But here's the thing, that doesn't surprise me. If they're cremated or buried, yeah, obviously the soul is going to go in the form that they took upon death into the celestial realm. That don't surprise me. I'm glad that it's over when they die. I always hated that self-interested fantasy about the wicked going to hell and the good going to heaven. This is such a Jewish thing. I'm sorry. It is. It totally is. Because that's how the Jews, that's how we Jews believe it. We don't believe in heaven or hell. I like that we're going consistently with Hebrew angel mythology. I'm glad we're going this route. Thank you, Manga, for doing that. But why save them in the form they take upon death? We do not know anything that God does not know. You don't know? It is because I created humanity. I have a responsibility to preserve the end of life, an old habit from the time of creation. Who's that? The God inside of you. God, the creature? So humanity was created by the creature? God, the creature created humanity. That can't be right. God was created by humanity. Human beings created God. That may also be correct. I was a creation and I created humanity. God, this is getting deep. What are you saying, creature? I don't understand this. Precisely, even I do not know what created me. Ooh. Ooh, that is so freaking deep. It's like a chicken for the egg kind of thing. And it is true. We do not know what created God. We don't. And the fact that God is saying he doesn't know what created him just makes this even better. Is something the matter, God? No. I'm just tired. I would like to be alone. I'm your attendant, so I will remain. The rest of you may leave. I wonder what's up. He actually got to become God. He should just hurry up and kill all those people who wanted to die. There are other mysteries about this place. If the angels don't know what God doesn't know, then I'll have to learn those things myself. At the very least, I must find out what came first, heaven and the creature or mankind, and tell Dr. Yaneda the answer. I love that Nakami is thinking that. That's great. He's thinking about his promise first. His promise to Yaneda comes first. I think that's great. 6 months later, Professor Emeritus Yaneda, Laboratory 1. There's Yaneda, still going at it. Miss Tamari. Yay! Tamari's still with Yaneda! Miss Tamari, are you watching the readings closely? I am, but there hasn't been any reaction at all. I can't even fathom what research you're trying to conduct, Professor. Look at Tamari! She looks so smart! You might not be able to see it, but you certainly wanted it. I wanted it? Love? Indeed. Whoa, I was right? So you want love. I'm surprised at how non-materialistic you are. What do you mean? You were supposed to be more of a spender. Oh, that? When I used to be poor, I was desperate for brand name items, but the pay is so good at this lab, I find that it feels better just to watch my bank account grow. That is not an uncommon state of mind. All memory of the God-choosing process vanished from the world, restoring normal life, but he cleverly left red arrows with me. There are countless weapons and drugs capable of killing people all over the world, but these are unique. It may be faster and more precisely to simply wait for Nakami, the creature, to tell me the entire truth, but I cannot be in possession of such a thing and not try to understand its workings. Yes! I love that Yaneda is thinking this way. Because, it would be easier just to wait for Nakami to give him the answers that he's seeking, but at the same time, it wouldn't be as fun either to not try and find the answers for yourself. Especially when you're a scientist like Yaneda. By the way, Professor, between you and me, is there a personal reason you pay me so well? No, absolutely not. Yikes. Mr. Naui, is it true that he's never had a partner or a friend? That's right, he doesn't form personal connections with anyone, never interacted with him outside of work. Oh, the thing is, I like it when they play hard to get. By the way, Miss Tamari, yes? I understand you have no recollection of the period between your old company and coming to work here. That's right. Perhaps it would be good to undergo some tests, but I'm not having any problems. You can't be certain your brain has no damage or tumors. And once it's too late, it's too late. Well, when you put it that way, I will offer you an intense and thorough examination, in fact. Was that supposed to be as dirty as it sounds? No. Absolutely not. I want her to be a test subject for me. I would never have interested in another person's body for any other reason. Uh-huh. Professor, what's with all the body sensors? I thought this was just a brain scan. I did say it would be a thorough examination. Well, now we'll begin. Start recording signals, Nowie. I'm on it. Huh? Her heart rate just shot up. Look at these hormone levels. I didn't know you could get, phenethylamine, phenethylamine levels this high. All the readings are above standard values. This proves that she's fallen in love. That is because I used the red arrow on her, but I haven't learned anything more than that. You've got it bad. By my calculations, you'll need to be hospitalized immediately for a span of 33 days. Huh? No, you can't do that to me. I want to be with you at the lab. You'll be all right. I'll visit you every day. You will? Really? Really? To observe and collect data. I think Yuri Tamari should be fine. Should do fine without red arrows. The professor's not treating her very well. Yuri's made some friends too. I'm glad to see that. You mind if I join you on the way home, Kakashi? Not at all. And if you ever want to spend time with Hanakago, don't be shy about telling me off. Don't worry, I will. You should be saying that to me, Yamashita. I was the one walking home with Saki to begin with. So, you got a job, Kakahashi? Yep. Where? Flower shop. Flower shop? We made a promise to open a flower shop together in the future. Huh? A flower shop that also sells 4-leaf clovers. Wait, does that mean you're also, like, engaged? Yes! Are you serious? It was surprising enough when you said you were going out, but now this? We wanted to be true to ourselves and live with a purpose in mind. I mean, if you're that serious about it, what can I say other than that I'm jealous? Should we go out too, Maiko? Why, we're both alone in the world. I'm glad the scar is gone. God took care of that for me. Yay! Congratulations on your recovery, Miss Tamari. I only feel like I got over a case of love sickness. Then you're normal. In the end, I didn't get any closer to understanding the red arrows. It would seem that possessing arrows gives me the ability to observe the phenomenon. So many dead. The hospital is often a place people go to die. Perhaps the creature is already... What's the matter, Professor? Are you aware of how many people in Tokyo die in an average day? I believe I heard that the annual count last year was just under 120,000. Yes, an average of 327 per day. That would mean one person dies every 5 minutes. There's a possibility that this year's number could dwarf that. A possibility that suicidal people around the world die in much greater numbers. Nakumi. Ooh. This chapter was really good. I really wonder how many more chapters we have left. I wonder if we have, like, I swear we're going to end either next chapter or chapter 58. But this chapter, and the thing is with Platinum's always been deep, but man, this chapter was fucking deep. It really was. I really enjoyed this chapter. I really do. I really did. I really love what God said in particular. That God flat out said, he's like, I don't know who created me. I don't know if I created humans or humans created me. I don't even know who created me. And the other thing that I really liked about this chapter was that it confirmed that there's no hell. That it doesn't matter how humans died, if buried or cremated, they return to the original state and they just go into the celestial realm. I really like that. This was a really good chapter, and I like that we got the epilogue. We got a little bit of an epilogue, we got a little bit of an epilogue. Do I think we're gonna get a little bit more? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Are we gonna see if Yoneda gets the answer or not? That's one thing I don't know, if Yoneda will ever get that answer. Part of me wants to see Yoneda get the answer, but the other part of me doesn't want him to. I kind of want it to remain in mystery. I do. I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I really, really enjoyed this. This was a good one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Platinum End content. There's a few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.